I'm Scott Morris. Tyon is a suppressor manufacturer. We're here at CanCon in South Carolina, 2024. So this is a 3-day event for us, and we're demoing our suppressors. Okay, we have a large collection of suppressors, but we've focused on 4 new innovations that we have to demo to the public this year. One of those is trying to add a little more flow through our 8.6 suppressor. We've been experimenting with various things. We've never been known for having any back pressure issues, but we know there's a lot of talk in the industry. So we've been playing with different modifications, and the one we found out that did the most for us is by adding extra ports into the end cap. So we added 4 1/8 inch ports. And we have a lot more flow internal to the suppressor, but it was the end cap that was always constricting that through one hole. So now we've increased our reduction of sound by 2 decibels at the ear and 2 decibels at the barrel. And it's allowed a lot more flow through, and so you don't have as much coming out the ejection port. Then we've added another one. This is kind of a little nuance. We've had a 9mm mini suppressor for a while. And it's our standard quick disconnect on all of our others, so it works the same way. But what we had is a demand for a 3-lug for the HK platform. So we created a new mount for the end, and it really is just 2 pieces. We ended up with a piston internally, and then a new end cap with the 3-lug. You're still using the same spring and click washer, but that has turned out to be quite interesting for the people around that want to have a 3-lug quick disconnect. So literally the same as our others, you open it up, you slide it on your 3-lug, push it in, turn it, engages, tighten it up, rock solid, repeatable every time. So that is the new 3-lug mount for our rifle 9mm suppressor. Then we have a new 8.6 suppressor, 8.6 Blackout. And it's a 7.5 inch, 1 3/8 inch diameter. We've been demoing that for the last day. It's going to be demoed more today. So it's really there are not many 8.6 suppressors in the country. So this is really our charting a new path. The brand new, it's a prototype. We're trying to get feedback, but it looks like it's really going over well. It's called the Dragoon 8.6. We've had our Dragoon 500. It was best in show last year, according to Gun Digest. And it was up to anything 50 caliber, up to 500 Smith & Wesson, 50 Beowulf, etc. People ask us if we could make this 50 BMG. We've gone through that this year, and with the modification of just the nut and thickening up the top, we made this thing survivable and performing. It is the smallest, lightest in dimensions, length, weight that exists on the planet. We don't know of any other serviceable 50 BMG that exists. So it is all about the size, and we've been demonstrating it today. We had to come up with new mounts because we're not normally dealing in 1-inch barrels for our rifle suppressors, or 1 1/4 inch. And this is an example of a 1 1/4 inch with a muzzle brake on it. This is a 1 inch, just a mount. We have both in a muzzle brake and a mount in both threads, and cover all the other threads. So these we've had to create, but we did it. And that has been exciting here today. We've been limited on how many times we're allowed to shoot, but we've done that in a way that we could get the message across. We're very excited about being at CanCon in 24. We were also very happy with CanCon in 23, and we're extremely looking forward to CanCon in 25.